Hey Temecula, so for your November market update, we are going to talk about median sales price and we're going to talk about inventory levels. Let's jump in. Okay, so our median sales price in November ended at $679. And that was up 2% to last year. Now we're not seeing those 20% increases year over year like we were seeing the last couple of years, but it is still an equity build, which is great news for you as sellers. Now, if I want to show you what has happened through the year though, because of course the big conversation is interest rates and how that has impacted all of the different factors within real estate. So we're going to talk about that today. So you'll see in the beginning of the year that we kind of started just under 7, and then through the spring and summer we were in the low to mid 7s. Then we jumped down a little bit, jumped back up, and then in October and November we were kind of hovering right there around 680, 679. So we'll see what happens in December. Now for our days on market, it is taking longer to sell a home. At the beginning of the year we were like about a week that it would take for a home to sell. We are now up to 33 days in November. So be prepared as a home seller if you're getting ready to put your home on the market that it's not going to sell in a weekend. It's going to take a little longer for you to sell, which is normal. Now let's talk about month supply next. Month supply means if no new homes hit the market, based on how many homes we have for sale and how long it has been taking for homes to sell, this is about how many months it would take to work through that inventory. So at the beginning of the year, we had under a month of supply available. We're now in November, we were at 2.2 months of supply. Now understand, a buyer's market is 6 months of supply. So we're still far from that, but we do have more inventory to work through. Interestingly, it's not because we're having a flood of new listings hit the market. So we actually had in November 40% less year over year new homes hit the market. We had 47% more active listings year over year in November, and we were down 62% for accepted offers for pending sales. So fewer homes hitting the market, taking longer for them to sell, and because of that, more active, more choices for buyers, and there are fewer accepted offers because people are taking their time and people aren't like jumping in, taking advantage of those like 3% interest rates. So let's look at those actives. So the actives, you'll see in January, or rather new, we're talking about. In January, we had like 161 new listings hit the market, and then it kind of built up into the 200s in the spring and early summer, and then it started to decline from there as interest rates rose. In November, we had only 97 new listings hit the market. But now actives, meaning homes that are actually available for sale that have not sold yet, we started at 141 in January, but you'll see that it increased throughout the year. We actually had less in November than we have had from June to October, interestingly. We're at 314 for November, whereas we're in like the low to mid and even high 300s between June and October. And then finally, for accepted offers, for pendings, in January, we started at like 127 accepted offers for the month. And then we're now ending in November at 78 accepted offers. So fewer accepted offers. So moral of the story is, make sure that you really price competitively against all of the other homes that are for sale in your area or homes that are similar to yours, so that your days on market is shorter, and so that you are more likely to get the price that you are hoping to get. If you have any questions, make sure to send me a DM, and hopefully you found this information useful. Bye, friends.